Hey everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we have an unboxing I was not expecting to do. I recently entered a giveaway and actually won a copy of, what's it called again? It's a long title. What Goes Up Must Come Down, right? Yes, What Goes Up Must Come Down. It doesn't actually say it on the box anywhere. But this is an expansion for 7th Continent. So here we go. Let's get into it. I'm really excited about this. My friends and I were looking to probably pull 7th Continent off the shelf again pretty soon and give it another run. So maybe we will add this expansion into it. So let's see what's in the box. All right, so let's see. Little message to the backers. Got the extra rules for the expansion. Looks like we've got new card types, new game modes. New game modes, that's interesting. There's a Trader Among Us mode, Prodigy mode, Immortal mode. New card types are White Adventure cards, Fake cards. Then we've got Moving by Hot Air Balloon, which is of course one of the big points of the expansion, hence the title, What Goes Up Must Come Down. Moving by Barge, I did not know about that. That's interesting. Satchel and Journal. Some new icons, glass, metal, oil for resources. New action, effects, and consequences. Mastery X. Then you get Weather card, Wind Rose, Sea, and Flow. There's a goat, apparently. If a player takes the goat card in hand, they may place the goat figure into play on their terrain card and take a 9/9/9 card. As long as this card is in a player's hand, the goat figure must be on the same terrain card as that player's figure and moves with that player's figure. If this card leaves their hand, they must remove the goat figure from the board. So here's some punch outs. Everything punches out pretty easy. No tearing. That's good. I mean, and I genuinely love this when stuff is falling out of the punch board in transit, because that means it is going to be very easy to punch out. Nothing tears if it's so close to falling out that it just falls out in transit. So that's good. I wonder if this one... No. So unlike the base game, that's a divider. Unlike the base game, there's no where would it be? I guess probably, I'm not sure which side it would be on. Anyway, in the base game, the deck tower had a special ability on it as well, depending on which one you wanted to try. So here, this I guess is the barge. Like that, I guess. Okay. And here you got your new people, including the goat right there. Nice. Let's see. A new divider for the 11 cards. And then we've got dividers for whatever that is. 750, 700, 800, 850, and 12. Very nice. Now, we are, of course, not going to go through all these cards, both for spoiler reasons and because there's just so damn many of them, but I will show you. I'll add them to the main box. I'm pretty sure they'll fit in there, and I will show them to you how it all fits together in there in just a moment. And then here we've got a... it's probably for the hot air balloon, and then for the standees for the people, if you want to use that instead of the miniatures. And let's take a look at this. I'd always heard about this thing, and it never ended up getting a hold of it. If this is what I'm thinking of. I think I'm remembering this correctly. Yeah, so as basically you can use this to store stuff in here a little better. I think you can use this for, especially when you're like saving the game. I think I gotta look up and see what the exact uses of this are. But I remember when Seventh Continent was originally on Kickstarter, thinking that this was a really useful item to have, and I just didn't spend the extra money to get it. So, all right, I'm going to move this stuff into the main box. All right, so there you go. You can see everything fits, and actually it's pretty tight. So I'm not sure if there's an additional. I think this is the only expansion. There might be one more expansion for 7th Continent. I need to check that out, but it is pretty much packed in there. The only reason why I think there might be some additional content is there's so little between 600 and 650. But yeah, I gotta do some research on that, see if there's more out there. But you can see I've got a game in progress that actually I forgot that I had a game in progress, so I'll probably end up resetting anyway. But yeah, there was, in What Goes Up Must Come Down, there was quite a bit that went into what already existed, so adding some stuff to the existing areas. And then, of course, starting somewhere in here, all this chunk here is all new. And then, of course, over here, there was some additional cards that went into the exploration areas here. And then, of course, the new ones in the back that are all new. So, yeah, there you go. Everything fits in here. I've still, of course, got to punch this stuff out and drop it in, but I don't think we're going to have a problem making everything fit. Maybe a tiny bit of box top float, but I will end up probably just tossing the let me just make sure there's nothing under here before I say I'm going to toss it. Yeah, probably just tossing this box because I don't really need it. I'm not a big fan of hanging on to expansion boxes for no reason. So thanks so much for watching. We will at some point probably get around to doing a instructional video just for the additional rules and everything for What Goes Up Must Come Down, or maybe I'll do a gameplay using one of the curses from the expansion. Very excited to get back into 7th Continent. It's one of those that I kind of play it until I get sick of it, and then I put it away, and like I'm never gonna play that again. And then a year later, I'm like, you know what, let's pull that out, and then it's a ton of fun again. So 7th Continent, definitely a fantastic game, especially a fantastic solo game. If you haven't played 7th Continent and you enjoy solo games, this is one for you to get, in my opinion. So that's pretty much it. Now, because this was kind of a surprise that I got this, it interrupted my How to Play Dungeon Universalis Part 2, but I am in the middle of filming that, so be sure to come back to watch that. And then after I finish that, I will, of course, have the Gambler's Chess Expansion Part 3 that will be coming out. So, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, if you're bored online, board offline.